Perfect. Here we go. Aloha, everybody. Today is Monday, September 27th, 2021. And we are coming up to the last quarter of this year, this crazy year. And today's topic actually is the top 5 tips to manifesting. I get a lot of questions from people asking, how do I manifest? Which is partially why I created this account on Instagram. And also now that I have my course up, there's people wanting more. They want to know, like, what am I missing? How do I follow through on manifesting the thing that I said I'm going to manifest? How do I do that? So today we're going to dive into some pieces, kind of like extra accessory things that you need to know, like as you're beginning this journey of manifesting, that will also help you if you've already been manifesting for a while. So if you don't know me, my name is Lizel Zeager. I am a divine purpose coach and manifestation mentor. I live in Kailua in Hawaii. So I am pretty far away from everybody, but I choose to stay connected to the world and to the leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners, mothers, and anybody who wants to make a change in the world, anybody who wants to dream bigger and make that dream and turn it into reality. I feel like it is my calling to be at this point in time where people are waking up to themselves and to their truth and choosing, what is it that I truly want? How do I find the answers? And it's kind of like the universe nudges people and they go poof, and they say, hi, I don't know how I find you, but I feel like I'm supposed to talk to you. And I'm like, yes, hi, that's why I'm here. And so this is why you're here. If this is your first time seeing me on a call, or if this is your first time seeing a replay, you're here for a reason. And I think of me as your guide to your future, your highest vision that you see for yourself right here, that only you can see. And today we're going to dive into 5 tips to make that happen and to ideally prevent the blocks, the long waiting period, and any confusion that you may experience along the way of manifesting your dream life. And again, my calls are for all ages. It's not just for specific, like one type of person, but really it is for anybody who's ready to create the life of their dreams and make it real and show the rest of the world, like, hey, you don't have to keep living like that. I'm going to do it over here, and then you can watch me, and if you want to, you can join me, but nothing is wrong with how you're living life, and nothing is wrong with anything. There is no right or wrong. This is simply a reminder for you to keep going along the path that you see for yourself. And so because you're here, I'm excited to dive in with you guys. So what we're going to do and how I start these calls is with a process called grounding and centering. And what this is because manifesting is about high vibration, and it's about channeling that and bringing it down here on earth where energies are dense, which I teach about in my course. We are going to center ourselves, our physical bodies, by sitting and breathing. So join me in a process that I call my ground and center. And it requires you to be seated. So go ahead and sit. If you're driving, just keep driving. But if you can, go ahead and adjust yourself so that you're sitting up and your feet are flat on the floor and you are comfortable. This is the time for you to reconnect with yourselves. This is not a normal, I'm going to give you some information type of call or video, but this is really an experience. So go ahead and when you're seated, lean to the side, and you're going to open up your thigh flesh. We're centering our physical bodies. Go ahead and lean to the other side. Do the same. And now you will feel your sit bones really carrying and supporting you in the physical. So now that we're there, go ahead and close your eyes and feel safe with your eyes closed. If you're driving, keep your eyes open, but just center in on your breath. And together we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So in through the nose and release out the mouth. Let it go. We're coming to the present. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Breath number 3, welcoming in the life you want to manifest. In through the nose. And hold at the top. And slowly release out the mouth. keeping your eyes closed and noticing any sensations that happen in your body. This is the present moment. Just allow your body to breathe itself. And just notice that your breath never stops. It is infinite. Just like you are, just like we are. And just say a quick thank you to yourself, to your heart, to your lungs, and to your higher self for bringing you to this moment. Perfect. Okay. Let's close this ground and center off today with one group. Deep breath in through the nose. And release. Audible sigh out the mouth. Perfect. And now you're here. Go ahead and blink the eyes open. Coming back to today, to everything that you're calling in, and go ahead in the chat, type how you're feeling or comment below how you're feeling right now. And just know that it's all perfect and this is your journey. And anything you experience is for you to experience, to learn from, and also to teach from. So sharing for me, I was feeling chills, and it felt like just leaving the past and then leaving what's ahead over there and kind of zooming into this moment, this present experience, like right now. Well, like a minute ago now, but it was in that now where I just feel so alive, and everything is possible. Anything is possible because, you know, time is an illusion. Time is a construct of Earth. Our time doesn't exist on other planets because it is based on how the Earth, you know, moves, right? 24 hours. On other planets, it doesn't work that way. So just know that we're on this planet for a reason. It's to learn a lot of interesting things that we get to bring back to our soul, or our soul brought us here so that we could experience it here and then become more of our true self. Okay. So just reflecting on how we are feeling live today on this call. Happy to be here. Energy, vibe, and radiance. Yes. It helps. Yeah. Helps you. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, it is my intention really to help you guys who are on your path to feel more alive, to remember who you truly are, and let you know that, hey, I know things are crazy, but there's light at the end of this tunnel, and that tunnel is, it's made up, okay? It's made up because that light is you. So if you feel like you're far away from the light, that is a reflection of the disconnection that you feel with yourself. So let's wake up, let's rise up, let's remember who we are and know that we are the light. Like, we are calling ourselves like forward, like whatever forward is to you. That's us. That's us. And I make a joke about it, but it's true. It's true. We are so much more than our bodies, our physical bodies, our name, our hair color, our weight, our name, our where we're from, where our parents are from. Like, we're so much more than that. And it is here on this plane that we get to explore and discover and recreate it. So I just love manifesting because it's so much fun. You get to create whatever you want from the physical, from in the physical, in the present moment. And that's why we're all here. So today I'm going to do something a little bit new. I actually created a slideshow to help ground the information a little bit more and give you guys a very simple visual. So it's not just my face talking this whole time. Let me see how we can do this. If I go here. I think like that. Okay, now I'm going to Zoom. Thank you for your patience. And here we go. So just to clarify, can you see top 5 tips to manifest? Okay, awesome. All right, so I made this for you guys and girls to see what I'm talking about. And it's super, super simple. It's just words, but it gives you something to look at and something to really feel. So today we're talking about the 5 tips to manifest because I want to give you more guidance. And I am so ready for all of us to collectively change the world. Like, it's time. And let's go. Okay, so top 5 tips to manifest. If you're taking notes, go ahead and take notes. If you just want to take screenshots, go ahead and do that. But this is for you. And then at the end and also below, I'm going to share with you guys the link to this actual presentation so you can save it for yourself and refer back if you would like. So tip number 1. Okay. Realize that manifesting is equal to calling in real lasting change. Okay. It's not, I just want a quick fix. This is not a BandAid. This is not a, give me a beer so I'll feel better and then tomorrow life will go back to normal. No, manifesting, it's really about how you approach life. It's really about how you see life. Like when you see your business, when you see your family, when you see the world, when you see yourself, when you see your past, when you see your future, when you see the people around you, when you see yourself in the mirror, all of that changes once you commit to manifesting anything, because the whole idea of manifesting is it looks like creating something out of nothing. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like magic. It looks like, I don't know how you did that. It looks like out of thin air. But it's because manifesting happens beyond the mind. It happens beyond our physical existence. Manifesting is tapping into the higher vibrations, which is why The Secret is so popular, the book and the movie. It's because it's a higher set of thoughts, beliefs, feelings. It's just higher than what's considered normal down here. And as we shift into this future world, this age of Aquarius, where literally our kids are the leaders, right? Our kids are, okay, by the way, our kids already understand this stuff. And I'm telling you because I have a 2-year-old and 2 4-year-olds, and they get this. They know what manifesting is. They talk about it all the time, probably because I do, but they also know how to use manifesting. They also know how to use abundance, and they also know how to use, I don't know, there's a couple other words that they know. They know how to use these in a sentence, and they can teach anybody and tell anybody about the things that they've manifested. It's like they know that seeing the world in this certain way allows for anything to happen. And that's so cool because us as adults, we have all these stories from childhood. We carry stories from our parents and grandparents, and we kind of try to move through life carrying these fences around us. But our kids, these starseeds, these crystals, these rainbows, these whatever you want to call them, but they're really beings of light, and they come through us to help us raise the vibration of the planet. That's literally what our children are here for. They're here to teach us, and we're here to learn from them. So it's really great that us as parents and leaders, we get to give vocabulary for our kids to verbalize this stuff that they already know, and we get to guide them into who they are meant to be. We just get to be with them and coach them and walk with them. Us parents know that it's not about this anymore, which is like how we grew up. A lot of us grew up with this, and we were like, nope, I'm not doing that. Sometimes it comes out, and that's fine, but we also get to learn from it, and our kids get to see us in that process. Same thing with leadership. We know as a leader, as a business owner, entrepreneur, like program director, anything like that, we have to see us in that same position of not doing this anymore, but really allowing our colleagues, our coworkers, our teammates to walk, and we get to guide them forward, because there is a mission that we all have in whatever group that you're in. There is a mission, and you have to just come back to that, right? So what is that mission? Does it align with my personal mission? If so, continue forward. But if that group or organization or team doesn't fit with you, like inside, then it's time to go. It's time to go somewhere else, because you have so much in you. There's so much potential in you. And so when you're looking to create that change, you have to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people. Okay. So maybe manifesting is about creating a new community. Maybe it's about calling in new people, new friends, new like besties around you. So know that as you change on the inside, the outside will change. And if you're looking for change on the outside, that change has to happen on the inside. Okay. Again, this isn't a quick fix. This is like, you're going to change your life because you're going to start seeing the world in a different way. All right. So that is tip number 1. We've got 4 more. Tip number 2, believe it to see it. We learn differently. And I'm saying this, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And the saying was, I got to see it to believe it. I got to see it and then I'll believe it. Okay. You can't talk about it anymore. Just show me the results and then I'll believe it. Right. And people still run businesses that way. And that's not how manifesting works at all. That is actually slowing down and preventing manifestations from coming true, from being revealed in the physical. Because again, if you look at the universal law of cause and effect, it is for every effect, there is a cause. Okay, that makes sense, right? So look at what is there and know that it didn't just show up out of nowhere. There is a cause for it. There is a reason. There is an origin. There was something that made that happen. So cause and effect, okay? If you're waiting to see something in the physical and then you'll believe it, you're going to be waiting for a very long time. The way to basically bypass all of the wasted time is to believe it first. So whatever you want to manifest, whether it's love, a promotion, money, change, a new house, anything, whatever it is, you have to believe that it's yours already, right now, today, this minute, this moment. If there's distance between you and the thing that you want, as you move forward in time, it's going to go like that, because you're waiting for this thing to show up for you to believe it. But in manifesting, it's the other way around. You have to see it here, feel it, know it, see it right here in your third eye, in your innate center, just right here in your soul, and know, yes, like that is mine. That is my life. I have that already. And that is what brings the thing to you. It's called law of attraction. We are so powerful. Not everybody knows this, but we are so powerful that we can create anything that we want. Most people don't know this. So because you know this, because you're learning this right now, it is about you being able to practice seeing it for yourself. So there's, a whole saying of visualize to materialize. Right? You see it in your mind, feel it in your heart, then you can hold it in your hand. But if you're waiting for the thing to land in your hand and you're like, where is it? This is taking too long. What the heck? Hello, did anybody hear me? I'm waiting. Okay, now I don't believe it. Like, you just keep pushing that thing farther and farther and farther and farther away. Okay. You got to believe it here first. And then the thing that you want is like, oh, they believe in me. Oh, I like that. And then they show up. And then here it is. And I know, again, it sounds like super simple, but that's because it is. And we learned about complicated ways to make things happen. Now it's not about making things happen. Manifesting is about allowing things to happen. So believe it here first. Okay. And kids are really fun. They like to draw. They're very creative. They're very connected, right? So let them explore the things that, our parents told us like was wrong. Don't do that. Like, just like, if we can let go, like, what's that word? Just kind of release the leash a little bit. Same thing with our teammates, our coworkers, our friends, everything. Just let them go a little bit and see where they go. Okay. Let them explore. See how far they can go in the belief and in the flow to let that thing show up, to let that manifestation show up. Okay, so that is number 2, believe it to see it. Again, works with the law of attraction. And also remember the universal law of cause and effect. Number 3. Here we go. Be patient with yourself and with the universe. Be patient with yourself and with the universe. That's basically it. Be patient with yourself and with the universe. This life, 2021, this life that we are living now, it's all go, 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 instant gratification, everything digital, right? Like, I mean, I don't eat fast food anymore, but fast food, Instacart, Bite, DoorDash, like everything gets delivered. If you can't get the book in the physical, you can get it on Kindle, you can get an ebook, like you just get things now. Manifesting is not virtual. Virtual is like electronic and all the other stuff. It's based on technology. What happens when you change your paradigm of how you see the world and how you believe in yourself? It's a shift. Okay, it's a shift. So if you think of like a tent, like a circus tent, and how there's like a top, like the big top, how at the top it's like a pointy, it's like higher than the edges, right? The edges of the top are low, and the very center of the top of the tent is really, really high. Imagine that you are the top of that circus tent, that big top. And when you're manifesting, you have to wait until the edges of that circle also rise up to make a flat circle. Then you can move up to the next level, right? So it's kind of like you're waiting for yourself to rise up in all the different areas, right? So if you're here and your vision's like, yes, I am, let's see. So I'm a millionaire and I live a life of time freedom and financial freedom, and I can help my family and donate 50% of my profits, right? Woo, yeah. But then there's like the belief side over here that has beliefs around money. And there's belief around like what you can do and who you are and what you're supposed to do and what you can do and what you can't do. And then there's like over here, like how you are worried about what people think about you, right? So it's kind of like, I have this here, but I have all these other areas to work on. Just remember, you are on your own path. And as you stay connected to yourself and to that dream, those other pieces will rise up, but you have to be patient with yourself. The more you tell yourself, oh, why can't I? Or maybe this isn't for me. Like you're just letting yourself bring yourself down in like different places of the circle. Okay. Same thing with the universe. The universe, I posted this today on Instagram. The universe always says yes. Always says yes. And the only block or distance that's between us and our dreams is our beliefs, is our fears, and it's all the things that we worry about that we learned or got passed down in our DNA. So be patient with yourself as you learn about this new version of you, as you start expanding your mind to ways that nobody you know does. This is just you being a leader. That's all. This is just you lighting the path. This is about you leading the way. And this is about you really practicing like, I'm learning something new. Okay. So it's like you're riding your bike, you keep falling down. It's okay. You've got knee pads, you've got a helmet, you've got elbow pads, wrist guards, everything. It's okay. You just have to be patient and know that because you're learning something new and you're hitting all these bumps in the road, guess what? There's going to be people coming to you for advice on how to manifest, on how to live this life that you are now living, and how to like get through these dark times. And in this process of manifesting, you're doing it and you're learning about yourself. And because we're all connected, it's just about you reflecting and then sharing. And this is how to be patient and more loving with yourself, is to know like, hey, I'm learning something. And the universe always says yes. So just know that I just need to breathe a little bit and not push myself. Because again, manifesting is about believing it to see it and not seeing it to believe it. So again, this is like a different way to think about the world and life. But hopefully you understand this part about being patient with yourself and the universe, because that's really what it comes down to. So that's number 3. Tip number 4, forget who you were and who you think you're supposed to be. Okay. Like tip number 1, manifesting is all about stepping forward, like becoming, like basically changing everything. And it's just a completely like new slate. So if you think of like algorithms and social media, this is the world that we live in now. We were on, Facebook for a long time. Like Facebook was, I don't know, like 10-ish, 20-ish, I don't know, years. And then all of a sudden Instagram came out and it was like, whoa, wait a second, hold on, wait, you can't, wait, what? Wait, you can do this, wait, huh? And it became this completely different way, like upgraded way of connecting, of sharing, of making new friends, of sharing information, of finding information. And it was like, whoa. So think of this, think of that, like think of the manifesting you as the Instagram. Or if you're younger, there's Instagram and then there's TikTok. And you're like, like, wow, this is so different. So think of manifesting, like the version of you manifesting as like an upgraded version of you. It's like more efficient. There's more opportunities. There's infinite possibilities of what you can share, how you can do it, and people you could meet. Just forget about the past and what the labels that the world is putting on you. Like, oh, you're a woman, so you have to be this and this and this, right? Like, oh, you're Asian, so you have to be this, this, and this, right? Like, oh, you're such and such age, so you're probably this and this and this. Like, but probably not. And so give yourself the opportunity to like take those labels off of you that the world and the past has put on you, and society and magazines and all those movies. Like take that off, because it's not you, and it's being pushed on you. And when we get labels put on us, we become smaller, we become limited. We feel like we have to live up to those labels. We feel like we have to be the title and what the meaning is with the title, but that's not true. That's not true. You're infinite, just like your breath. So tap into that infiniteness that you are. Tap into this new idea of what's possible for you, because there's no supposed to. There's no supposed to. Everything is a choice. You can write that down. Everything is a choice. You get to choose who you are. You get to choose where you live. You get to choose what you're doing with your time, with your energy, with your body. You get to choose, because you are a sovereign being. We are all sovereign beings. We are all free. We are all here to change the world. We're not just here to sit down and, I want to say a 6-letter word, but we're not here to just follow. We're not here to just follow. We're here to create. There we go. There's another 6-letter word. Another 6-letter C word. We're here to create. Okay? We're here to create, because this is our playground. This is our playground. So forget who you were. Forget that, that girl a year ago, or that man a year ago that you were, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when you were 10 and 5 years old. Like, just forget all of that. Those are simply experiences that you went through to get you to this moment, where now you get to choose a clean slate, a fresh slate, a new opportunity. So you get to choose. You get to choose everything. And here's how I did it. In 1999, I came to Hawaii for the first time on a family vacation. And when I was leaving, so I'm originally from California, and now I'm here in Hawaii, but I was originally from California. So I was in high school, came here, got on the plane to go back to LAX to go home. And I was sitting in the plane looking out the window, and I started crying. Like, I just had tears everywhere. I had this feeling inside my gut that I was leaving home. And it was so weird, because I was on vacation and I was going home, but I was looking out the window feeling like I was leaving home. So I was very confused. I was 16 years old, I think. I was 16. And I was like, I don't understand. I really never understood. And ever since then, ever since 1999, I tried so hard to do everything I can to basically bring Hawaii to me. So I was living in California. I would wear a little flower in my hair, and I had long hair, and I would play Hawaiian radio. I would stream it in my car wherever I was, and I was in LA, so I'm in traffic a lot, and I would just listen to, you know, kind of like reggae music that I was playing in the beginning, and seeing people in the cars next to me just like, you know, angry and like traffic, and I look at them and I'm like in my island world, like, oh, nah, I'm not gonna look at you. And just like bringing that future version of me to my present, because I knew on some level that I was going to live here one day. I knew it. And I was trying to find ways to basically bring Hawaii to me, right? So for me, that transition was all about forgetting who I was, right? Forgetting who everybody thought I was supposed to be, but really calling in that future version of me. And then after I moved here, finally, 2017, I was like, wow, like this actually worked. And also, again, being patient with myself and the universe, because if I came here any sooner, I wouldn't have had my husband and I wouldn't have had my kids. So knowing that everything happens in divine timing and happens for the version of you that is living that life, just know that everything happens for a reason and everything happens in divine timing and divine order. You are transforming yourself when you manifest. You are transforming this current version of you into the future version of you. And you do that consciously, and you do that with intention, and you do that with so much love and patience and grace that that future life has no other option but just to show up. It has no other option. Once you know for a fact that that's where you're going and you start taking action in the physical, why take action in the physical? Because you live in the physical. We live in the physical. We're doing all this work up here to create the effect down here. Okay, so forget your past, because if you think of who you are and who you were, because who you are is a product of who you were, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza, okay, look him up. Forget that, because that's just gonna keep you there. Turn up the volume on your dream, on your vision, and call in that future right now. That's who you're going to become. That's who you're calling in. That is what the universe is going to give you. If you're putting out that signal, that cause, the universe says yes, and then gives you what you want. And it's like, well, yeah, of course I'm living in Hawaii. Of course I'm living in Hawaii with my husband, who's awesome. Of course I'm living in Hawaii with my twins. Of course I'm living in Hawaii with a girl. Like, that's a whole other story how I manifested my kids. But yeah, I have twins and twin boys, and I have a baby girl. So looking back, you realize like, oh, wow, I really did create my life. When you start calling in your future and knowing that it's yours, because your past is already done. Your past got you here. Now it's about, ooh, what do I really want? Not what does my mom want for me? Not what do the people on social media want for me? Okay, not that. Your soul. What does your soul want for you? What does your soul want to experience? This is fun. Okay, last tip. Have fun. Tip number 5 of manifesting is have fun. Why? Because fun is so much fun. And if you are the thing that you're manifesting, money, love, a new opportunity, a new place to live, if you're not being fun and you're being all heady about it and like wishing, hoping, forcing, praying, I need this thing now, the money is going to be like, oh, I don't think I want to be in their pocket right now. They don't look very fun. And then the potential love interest are going to be like, is there anybody else who wants to go on a date right now? Like, you're not that fun. And the house is going to be like, I only want fun people to live here, so I'm not going to go on the market yet, right? So it's all about having fun. It's all about raising your vibration. It's all about becoming that version of you that is manifesting left and right, that is having fun, that is living their dream life, that is living in alignment, that is here moving forward in your life purpose and living out your mission and really like living your best life. So live your best life now, because that's what's going to bring in more of it, right? Cause and effect. You are the point of attraction, Abraham Hicks. You're the point of attraction. So be fun. Like attracts like. And if you want fun things to happen, if you want to have a fun life, have fun now. Have fun now while things are quote unquote crazy. Have fun now while things are not how you like it on the outside. Because again, the outside, they're a reflection of the inside. So be the cause of positivity, be the cause of abundance, be the cause of freedom, be the cause of knowing that anything is possible, and be the cause of knowing that you're here to do something big. So play big, have a lot of big fun, and let the universe match your vibration. That's what's going to happen. And you see this and you've experienced this. Like if you're worried, anxious, nervous, scared, overwhelmed, stressed out, if you're like that, bad things happen. Bad things happen because life attracts like. You know, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then this didn't go through, and then so-and-so said this, and then my blah, blah, blah said this, and then this happened, and then I stubbed my toe. It's like that. So imagine if somewhere in the middle of that terrible, terrible day, you went, oh, wait, I am the point of attraction. Shoot, okay, what can I do right now? That's going to be really fun. What can I do right now that will raise my vibration? Like, what can I do right now that's going to make me like laugh? That's going to make me feel infinite. What's going to make me feel powerful right now? And if you go through a bad day like that, just like remind yourself, like, oh, you can turn it around. Just like if your entire life was terrible, you could turn it around today just by focusing on what's fun, what makes you happy. Because let's say you're a parent or a leader, we'll just use those two, and you're like this all the time, and everything's wrong, and what everybody's doing is wrong, and everything sucks. The people around you are not going to want to be around you, and they're not going to want to share their wins, and they're not going to do what you tell them to do. You're just not fun to be around. But if you're a fun parent, if you're a fun leader, if you're a fun role model, if you're a fun trainer, if you're a fun teacher, people won't care what you're saying. They just want to be around you. And that's really what we want. We want people around us who lift us up, who support us, who love us, right? Because moving forward, it's all about creating community, and a community of collectiveness, of sharing, of exchange of energy. You know, right now we call it like business, right? We call it business. It's like, here's a service, here's money, and like that's what happens. But energetically, it's an exchange of energy. Money is energy, and the service is energy. And what that is it's an equal exchange. Whatever the price is, whatever, you know, the product offer is, that's what it is. So make it fun, make business fun, make family fun, make being a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, a niece, a nephew, a friend, a neighbor, make it fun, because people want to be around fun people. Don't you want to be around somebody fun? So be that person, lead by example, and just know that as you continue to manifest the life of your dreams, like it's really these 5 things, everything just kind of branches off of them. And again, they're all connected. So here are Lizel's top 5 tips to manifest. Let's review really quick. Number 1, realize that manifesting is calling in real lasting change. Number 2, you got to believe it to see it. Number 3, be patient with yourself and with the universe. Number 4, forget who you were and who you think you're supposed to be. And number 5, fun. Yay! So if you'd like, go ahead and you can take a screenshot of this or a picture on your phone. And also I'm going to share the link here below for you guys to come back to it and just give yourself reminders. Just give yourself reminders and something to come back to. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing now. Yeah, so I hope that was super helpful. I had a lot of fun sharing with you guys, and just know that, like they say, don't take life too seriously, because you just don't. And really, like, the bottom of it is like, you've got this one life in this lifetime. You have one life in this lifetime. So make the most out of it. And how do you make the most out of it? You live it. You live it. Remembering, okay, so my friend just sent me the link to Transcendence on Gaia. So I looked up the, what's it called? The trailer. for that movie. So if you look it up, Transcendence trailer on YouTube. And it starts with a quote from the Dalai Lama, where the question to him was, you know, like what is amazing to you about Earth, or something like that. And his answer was man. And part of it was how man spends something like he basically like spends his health to make money, and then he uses his money to bring him back to full health. And then man lives his life trying to like basically like be the best, but then when he's on his deathbed, he regrets not being able to live a life of fulfillment. And so I encourage you guys to A, look at that trailer so you can get the actual quote, but B, to live your life, not just follow what you're supposed to do or what's expected of you, but dig down deep inside and reflect on who you are, why you're here, and bring these 5 tips with you to remind yourself of all the fun that you can have, and that literally you are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your life. You came here to live, to experience, and to play. So have fun. Manifesting is fun. It's not heady. It's more about the experience. So I know I'm giving you a lot of information, but now it's time for you to go run with it and go fly and go out and have new experiences and call it in new experiences, because all you have to do is believe it. All you have to do is believe it, and then you will see it, because we are moving to that new paradigm. Okay. So I just love you guys. And I'm super excited to hear about all the new things that you're manifesting. If you feel like this is taking you into a new direction of like, whoa, what is this? Go ahead and reach out to me and send me a message, and I can see how I can support you. I also have a course that I have for manifesting. It's 5 days of manifesting, and the tool is money. So it's really fun to see people manifesting money just for fun while they're learning how to manifest. And really, it's just planting the seeds for you guys to learn how to manifest money here with me on that course. And then being able to translate it into other areas of your life, whether it's, again, love, opportunities, anything. So I made that for you guys, and the link will be below. And I'm just so happy and so grateful to share this with you and see how you will continue growing in your own expansion and walking forward in your own path. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next week, same time, same Zoom room. And let's change the world. Like, let's just stop talking about it and start doing it. It's time to like go and share. And if you got value from this, go ahead and share this video and share about these calls, because I'm here to help change the world however I can. And right now, this is what it is. So let's go. I love you guys. Happy manifesting. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.